Hey guys, it's Jen, and I wanted to speak to you today about, just really briefly, about my new book, Calm Kids. So I wrote this book originally like 13 years ago, and it came about because in my clinic working as a naturopath, I had so many mums who were just doing the, Jen, what about a recipe for that? What about a recipe for this? And it was constant. I thought, you know what, I just need to write this out. So I did. So I am a naturopath and aromatherapist, have been for like nearly 30 years, which is just crazy actually. And this is all kind of from my clinic experience working with kids of all ages, from littlies right through to kind of early teenagers. And it's for all what I do is I spoon feed you recipes for everything, you know, the cuts and scratches and the bumps and bites and the snotty things and the poos and peas and all the kind of things that kids experience, skin rashes and all that kind of stuff on a daily basis. So if I just, open anywhere, I'm going to talk about things like, even like, study and stress. So we've got like my settle petal blend for when kids are just being, not quite as relaxed as you want them to be. I've got my chill out blend for kids. I've got oils to help them study, to be able to help them stay really focused and grounded at the same time. Sore throats and strains and sprains and acne on a teenager and girls' periody kind of things for the young girls. Sinus and that's all the period stuff. Nappy rash, ringworm, all those kind of things. When the kids aren't sleeping, I've taken you through, things like hives and school sores and all those kind of things, all the different, head lice and heat rash, prickly heat, all coming into summer now. That's really relevant for all of us down here in Oz. Hay fever, like I said, all your snotty kind of things and that. It's an A to Z of all the different kind of ailments, gorgeously illustrated on how to be able to look after kids, and very much around spoon feeding you recipes, the grubby feet oil. Ooh, so when we've got kids that got gumby feet, all gooby, it's all about fixing them up like that. And foot baths, and I've pretty much thrown it all in there. I've also got a great little chapter in there on nutrition. So kids need to be fed well as well. And I'm a really realistic naturopath with some basics, with things like you mightn't realize with kids, especially the influence between, like, the balance between copper and zinc and their moods. So if they go fast kids, there's going to be an imbalance between copper and zinc. So if you go and feed them a food that's rich in copper, like things like your strawberries, they're going to go faster. And you think giving them a punnet of healthy strawberries is really good for them. Well, don't be surprised sometimes if there's an imbalance that they go faster. So I talk a bit about nutrition in the book. I break down all the individual essential oils as well to give you some ideas on that stuff. It's really just a practical book that you can have on the bookshelf to be able just to look at, all the day-to-day kind of stuff that kids go through. I want to take a chance to, or this opportunity to thank a great company called Amazing Sense, who've helped to, have published this new edition, which is awesome. They're a fantastic aromatherapy company down in Melbourne. So if you check out Amazing Sense, you'll be able to see about them and their oils. I've been teaching to them for a lot of years, and they've got great products. But really, I just wanted a really quick touch in to say, this is it. It's an awesome Christmas present. Or just a present for any new mum or anything like that. It's just a great book to be able to give them the basics on how to use aromatherapy and nutrition, and just basics on natural therapies, be able to have the kids to have a healthier and happier life when, stuff's going to happen to them anyway. Cuts and scratches and bumps and bites and poos and peas and snotty things. It's just what's going to happen. So imagine it's your go-to book to help you around those times. That's it. Just want to check in today and say, hey, check it out. My new book, Calm Kids. And I'm so blessed to think that after 13 years this book is still in print. That's just really exciting to me to know that's of use to mums, and there is no textbook on how a kid's going to behave. So check it out. That's it. Just want to say good day.